Okay, this should help you with the homework problem. It gives the first four columns are the same as your homework problem would be. Let me just read off each column. We have the date. Our first date is March 1st. Description is beginning inventory. We have 10 units at a unit cost of $10 a unit. I've added a total column for 100. Next item is March 10th. We had a purchase, 20 units. Cost per unit 11. Total is $220. The sale, we're not going to record in this total. We're recording the total of our costs in that column. Our next purchase is March 18th. 30 units at $15 a unit is $450. And our final purchase is March 26th. 20 units, $18 a unit for $360. If you add these amounts up, you will get a cost of goods available for sale of $1,130. I would suggest you do this as a first step when you're doing your homework. The next thing you want to do for this last homework problem is determine the total units available for sale. All you have to do is look down the list, look at your beginning inventory units, 20. Next item is a purchase of 20. Look for your next purchase. It is 30. Last purchase is 20. You total those items up, the 10, 20, 30, and 20 for a total of 80. That is how many units we could sell if we wanted to. That's everything we have. Number of units we actually sold. We go to our sales column for this, the description of sales. We have 12 units from March 15th. From March 20th, we have 24 units. And from March 30th, we have 25 units. So our total units that we actually sold are 61. Next, look at your total sales revenue. To do this, you're going to have to look at each sale and multiply the units by the selling price. So our first sale is 12 units, selling price of $20. If you multiply 12 times 20, you get $240. Next sale, 24 units, $22 per unit selling price. If you multiply 24 by 22, you get $528. And our last sale is 25 units at $23 per unit selling price. If you multiply 25 times 23, you get $575. If you add that together, it will give you sales revenue of $1,343. Once you do this, you can use the same data to determine the solutions under FIFO, LIFO, and average cost. So that's why you want to do it. You only have to do all of this once, and then just keep using the data. The first thing is under FIFO. What we want to determine, first of all, is our ending inventory. So let's go ahead and look at what we sold. Remember, under FIFO, first in is the first thing you sell. We know we sold 61 units, so we can just go and count them. We sold 10 from beginning inventory, 20 from purchases, 30 from purchases, and for this one we sold 1, right? So 20 minus 1 leaves us 19 units. Our 19 units at a cost of $18 per unit would give us ending inventory of $342. To determine our cost of goods sold, we want to take our cost of goods available for sale, $1,130, subtract out our ending inventory, $342, and that will give us $788. The next thing we have to do is determine our gross profit. Our gross profit is our sales revenue minus our cost of goods sold. So our sales revenue is $1,343. Cost of goods sold is $788. And that will leave us with $555. Last thing we have to determine is our gross profit rate. So our gross profit rate is going to be $555. Our gross profit divided by $1,343, our sales. I believe the gross profit rate, and I probably round it, comes out to be approximately 41.3%. Now this is FIFO. I do not remember what the order was in your homework, but I'm doing FIFO first. So it was a real easy way to go through it and determine what our ending inventory, cost of goods sold, gross profit, and gross profit rate were. So I'm going to do the same thing for LIFO and average cost. I'm just going to take all these figures though and put them on the side to give us some more room.